Hello everyone, I'm Theodora and today we're painting snow globes. So I hope you're excited. This is a very fun and easy subject, even though it might not appear to be. Our first step is to first paint a thin wash over our globe, and we need a really nice shades of cool blue to give the essence that it's made out of glass. So yeah, so here I'm mixing an aqua color with some lavender and a little bit of gray. And you need to thin this down with some water for a more transparent effect, since, like I said, we're painting glass here. And it's best to paint in circular motions. So we're going to cover this up. And like I said, we're looking for a transparent effect. So you need to add a lot of water. And in some areas, we're going to add more color, just near the outline. And we're going to let this dry. And while we're waiting, we're going to work on the base of our snow globe. I don't know if you guys collect snow globes. I have a few snow globes as Christmas decorations. They're really beautiful. Okay, so we're going to let this dry. Just adding a little bit of aqua color here, just barely. Okay, and also you can take some paper towel and tap it lightly at the center, just to give the sense of the glass reflection. Okay, so now as we wait for it to dry, we're going to work on the base. I think I'm going to go again with some gold and brown. You had snow globes? Yeah, they're really nice to have. So here is the this is a Virtuoso palette, and it has all the metallic shades, and I really like it for when I'm painting Christmas themed things, because they add some sparkle, and they're more festive. So now I'm gonna grab this nice gold shade, and we're going to paint here. So I really love this brush. It's from the Black Tulip set from the Art Supplies, because it has like this really nice pointy tip, and you can paint details with it, but you can also do a lot of washes as well. So that's nice. Okay. And I also really like this metallic colors, and they're quite opaque. And I think that you really like sparkly things, am I right? Well, I do too, yeah. Whenever I can, I add a little sparkle. Okay. And now, well, this is the eyeliner palette, and it has all these really nice earthy tones. So I'm just going to mix those two browns, well, or those three browns. And I'm going to cover this area. And later on, as you see, I have some ghee here, some mistletoe. And I'm going to design that with gouache, because this is a dark color, so you can't really paint over it with watercolors. It won't show as much, but with gouache there's no problem. So when you're painting with watercolors, always remember to go, you know, from light to dark and not from dark to light, because that's not possible. When we're painting oils, you can go from dark to light. But not with watercolor. So if you want an area to be light, just make sure you don't add too much shadows there, because you won't be able to find again the white of the paper. Okay, we had here our first layers of color. Okay, this isn't dry yet. So, okay, we're gonna wait a little bit. So, as we're waiting, I don't know, do you guys have any fun traditions where you're from about, you know, Christmas or, you know, New Year's? So since I'm from Greece, so every New Year's, we, after, you know, after midnight, we cut a pie that is called basilopita, and inside that pie there is a coin, and whoever finds this coin will be like the luckiest person that year. I didn't have like I didn't get that coin often. I think I got it only once. I don't remember if I was lucky that year at all. But yeah, it doesn't really happen to me. So I just grabbed my hairdryer to speed up the process. So sorry about the noise. So if you guys are impatient or you don't have much time to wait, yeah. So yeah, if you don't have time to wait, you can grab, your hairdryer, and yeah, that will help, speed up the process. Okay, I think we need a bit more. Do you guys have any special traditions where you're from? I don't know. We don't have any for Christmas also, only for New Year's. Also here in Greece, they tell the children that Santa comes on New Year's, not on Christmas Day. I don't know why. So yeah. So, okay, we have a few houses, as you can see here. Also, I was thinking maybe adding a few, a few trees on the background, maybe some pine trees, and that will make the drawing a bit more festive. I don't know about what color to paint the houses. I'm not quite sure. The previous times I painted the houses, as you can see, red. Okay. Maybe this time we'll give an impression that they're made of wood, probably. So I grabbed a small brush and we're painting some stripes. You don't have to be perfect. Alright, we're going to let that dry. And I don't know, maybe I want to give the impression that this house is made from bricks. So yeah, I'll probably paint it all red and then add the details. Is anyone going away for Christmas, or are you all spending Christmas at home? I personally prefer staying at home for Christmas. I never really enjoy going away for the holidays. Okay. Also, let's add some snow. Nice. It's really nice to spend, the holidays with family. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Joe. So here we are mixing some white with some gray and some lilac and some more white, and we're going to add some snow here at the bottom. I think we need a little bit more gray here. And when it dries, we're going to add a few more highlights to our snow. And we also are going to have some snow on top of the houses as well. And we're going to add some pine trees. Okay. Okay, so I'm letting this dry and we will get back to it. Okay. I'm going to flip brushes. Okay, I'm gonna take the number 2O flat brush and I'm going to mix those two colors. I think they're the perfect shade for a pine tree. So as you can see, I'm just tapping my brush across the paper, and you quite easily get a pine tree. And maybe we're gonna have some pine trees showing around here the houses. One here, maybe one there as well. It's really very easy to do. You just you feather it out a bit to give some texture, and as you move downwards, you make it bigger, you extend it, and it's pointy at the top. So it's very easy to paint pine trees. Should I have another somewhere? No, I think that's enough. And we'll see. Okay, so let's correct this area. Okay. I'm grabbing my ring brush because I'm going to paint lines, and it's easier to do with a ring brush. So whatever you do, you need the right brush. So if you're painting lines, you know, a linear design, you need to have a ring brush. For me, it's like the most useful brush. I use it for so many things, especially when I am painting portraits, and I use it, you know, to paint eyelashes, flyaway hairs, many things. You can even use it for calligraphy. So this isn't too old ringer brush from the Fine Art Miniature set. So yeah, I decided to add some yellow ochre first and then layer it with the gold, maybe. So yeah, it's really difficult to paint gold things, you know, by hand when you're not using gold paint, because gold has a lot of reflection, you know, like almost like a mirror or like a glass. So it is difficult to do so. But you know, it's not impossible. So I'm just adding some brown to the yellow ochre. So sorry guys, I had a bad connection, so I guess this is part 2. I'm just waiting a little bit. Okay. Okay, so I also noticed that you see me from a weird angle. Sorry about that. Let's see how I'll fix that for our next live. So what we're doing is we're fixing. Sorry. Oh, you don't hear me. How about now? Do you hear me better? I took my AirPods off. Okay. Sorry also, I had a bad connection. You know, sometimes it happens. What can you do about it? Okay. Thank you, Joe. So here we have some yellow ochre jelly gouache. I prefer the jelly gouache from, you know, regular gouache, because usually the gouache I have, which is from like a very well-known brand, but it's in tubes, and it's a bit dry, and I need a lot of water in order to make it a bit more I don't know, less dry, I suppose, because you can't really work well with dry paint. But jelly gouache has this really nice consistency, and it spreads so well across the paper. So yeah, I recommend jelly gouache over regular gouache. And also I'd suggest to spray some water every time you use them, so they will remain fresh. And always remember to close them. Never have them like in the open if you're not using them, because they will dry out and then they will be unusable. So yeah, that's the tip for the white from the jelly gouache. Also, I don't know, I think after oils, which is my favorite medium, gouache is like my second favorite. Do you guys have a favorite medium? So yeah, like I said, it's a little difficult to paint gold because it has like so much reflection. So we also need some highlights. Here and there, so I always like a more blended look, so I always try to blend my colors. But when you're painting gold, everything that is necessary, I think it will also look more realistic if it's not like very blended. So I try not to fuss too much about it. But you can also use gold paint as well, whatever you prefer. Okay. And now we're finishing off here our base with some washes. And like I said, we're going to paint some mistletoe. As well, and I'm going to do this using gouache because, like I said before, you can't really paint with light colors over the brown. So yeah, we're adding some decoration here. You can do that if you like. If you want to give some extra color. And I'm still using my ring brush. And it's very easy to paint the leaves with this brush. So yeah, I'm painting the mistletoes all around the base. Okay, so now we painted the leaves, and we're going to take some red as well. To paint the beads. Yeah, I think it looks nice. Okay, and we still have some of our houses to finish off, so I'm gonna grab this orange and yellow and paint the inside of the windows, and that will give the impression that there is light inside the houses, and there is like a lit fire and there is warmth. Oops. Okay, we're going to salvage the situation. With some water. And also, if this happens to you, because you know accidents do happen, you can correct that after with some white acrylic. Okay, so I'm going to use my hair dryer to dry this off real quick so we don't have any more accidents. Okay, I think it's dry now. Okay. Okay, I'm going to correct that later. So, okay. And let's also paint the inside of this house. Well, actually, I think this is more like a workshop area than a house or a storage room. So we're painting around here to give the impression of the glass. Being thick, okay. And we're gonna grab our number 10 brush, and with some white, we're going over here again to give the impression of the snow. we're adding some of this color on top of the houses to give the impression that they're also covered with snow. And just a small detail. Here at the chimney. And we're done for today. Actually, I'm just going to add some small lines. So yeah, that was it. We're done for today. I hope you thought that was easy. And thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.